All right. We are live. So, worked out a lot of the technical bottlenecks, let's say, and finally got my controller mapping set up and we're ready to jump back in. So, we are playing Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition on the Insanity difficulty. For any of you who have never played the game, I will keep spoilers to an absolute minimum. And, you know, if you enjoy the game, my recommendation is pick it up and play it for, play it for yourself, play along. It's a phenomenal series, and you will not be disappointed. So let's jump in. Let's jump in and let's take a look at a couple of things. Hold that thought real quick. Okay. Let's see. Need to bind a couple of these abilities first. Overload. This is the shield one. And sabotage. This is the one that stops them from shooting at me, which is really good. Okay. See if I can remember to use these. We got grenades, we got healing, we got all kinds of stuff.
Saren.
Not to be confused with Sora.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
You would have thought that, I don't know, the cords growing out of the back of his head might have tipped Nihilus off, but oh, that music.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Incredible. Excuse me. Not a lot of good places for me to find cover up here, though. Oh, things are just happening now. Did I get that shot? Where is this husk? The AI of these husks is a little bit nutty. They take quite a beating. Beautiful. Okay. What we're also gonna do real quick. So we'll swap this out. So basically I want to get my next and previous weapon set up. So I've got a sniper rifle and what? Sniper rifle shoddy, sniper rifle auto. Let's try sniper rifle auto. Okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, we can do some damage with that. I think there's one more enemy ahead. Somewhere. But where? Is it hiding behind cover? There it is. Still there. Okay. Omnigel, another grenade.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're
We're
coming out.
calm, we're
We're
calm.
not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Tell me about this ship.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Maybe.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
I thought there was maybe a
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
special option
The
I
three
could
of us were
choose for
working
these
the crops
guys.
when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Oh, bad move.
If there's something you're not telling me,
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
you greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
I think you have more from me.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
Wait, I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Oh man, I don't quite have enough.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
Got the stinger and the combat sensor. Take that.
We're just a small farming colony. Why did they attack us?
Because they are here for evil purposes. This Frogger minigame is kind of insane. I'm not gonna make it. Ooh, Edge 2, Avenger 1, Liberator 1, Quarian Light Armor. I'll take that. Okay. It's time to take a look at what we might have that is useful now. Let's see. Auto rifle. Oh. So less accurate. More damage per second. Questionable. We could go down pistol route. Right, I've already taken a look at some of this stuff. So the Stinger 2 is like a better version of the pistol in every way. We're gonna go ahead and give this one to our boy Caden, because he'll actually use it. The Stinger. Yeah, it's a big upgrade for him. Alright, Ashley, what are you using? You're running assault rifle primarily? Is it better for her to be accurate, or is it better for her to be high damage? Probably damage. And then bypass shields, combat sensor. So enemies use jamming technology. The combat scanner. So I wonder if I put this weapon upgrade on her weapon, do I get the benefit of it as well? Because that would be pretty OP and allow me to keep my mod slots open for other more important things. Let's try it. Presumably you're also running shotgun. And then these are just worse versions of what you're already running, which is what? Phoenix 1. I don't even know what kind of armor that is. Oh, it's medium armor, yeah. And Caden, what are you running? This is exactly what you're running. And then this gives you less damage, but gives you more biotic protection. Not a big deal at this point. You're not really running these weapons either. Cool. Let's see, what weapons are you guys switching to? He runs pistol, you run... Yeah. Excellent, okay. We continue. So it's been a while since I played the first one. I'm not quite sure how much exploration benefit there is. We'll do a little bit now, and if it doesn't seem like that's a huge advantage, we'll play a little bit more straightforward. Where's Nihilus?
Commander,
Taking a nap.
it's Nihilus.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us in the normal.
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me?
I mean, you're not even armed.
But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Why didn't the Geth find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
You ditch work, then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die?
I mean, he's
I
making
couldn't
some sense.
save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
Oh, I know. What do you have for me?
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
It's equipped with a headache generator. Beacon the attack. You've already talked about that. We know where the beacon is.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
We got company. Where's the other one? Is he gone? There's one in the back, I see. He's down below, maybe. Can I get an angle without exposing myself? I don't think so. Oh, there he is. I think we can take this shot. Ooh. There's another one, huh? Is there a way for me to shoulder the other side of Shepard's body? I see, there's a lot of people. Is he too far away? No. Who's left? Squad mates seem to think somebody's there. Actually, I think I see a bunch of Geth heads. Gonna run up. Staying behind cover. See, there's one right there. I don't think I can quite hit him. At least two more. this one as soon as we get close. Oh, that was on the wrong button. Okay. Pretty dangerous. I just hit my Windows key, which obviously is not what we're looking for there. So we need to be a bit careful. Okay. There were a couple things that we could have looted that we didn't. Let's grab that. Some meta gel. Go ahead and I think I'm still missing health. My teammates are fine. I don't think there are any other loot containers up there. Not bad. Having the sniper helps a ton. Okay. Sauron.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Dude, you've got some killer eyes. Alright. Need to be quick, but careful.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay. How many of them are there? There's 3. Beautiful. There's one more troop on the side. We're just gonna try to draw him out by moving. I think we can just make it over here, right? Let me see. Okay. Yep. Easy there. Little sniper, huh? There's someone up there to the left. At least one, maybe more. I'm gonna go with the charge. I think we've got plenty of time. Okay, this gotta show his head. Don't need to. Alright, we're gonna do a quick sweep just to see if there's any loot that I missed. Well, my teammates potentially engage on some enemies and get wrecked. Which I'd prefer if we didn't. Well, doesn't look like there's much. There might be something over there. Were any of these loot containers? No, just shares the asset, maybe. Okay. Seems like that's just a combat space. But that's a container. Alright. We'll go ahead and loot this before we go down. Banshee 1, medium armor, assassin 1. And then if we can get any kind of sightline on these guys. Or is it just gonna be husks? Okay. Improved siding 1, motorized joints. Interesting. Take all of that. Striker 1, Duelist 1, Liberator 1. 2 Turian light armors. Not a single Turian on my crew. Doing a quick sweep. Easy decryption. Let's do it. Combat sensor 1 and radioactive rounds. Right, those are poison, like damage over time rounds, right? It could be quite interesting actually for the assault rifle, depending on how the assault rifle works, because if it's just tagging them, triggers full damage poison, you just have so many shots to work with. Alright, we're just gonna... boom. Oh, maybe not. Striker 1, Hurricane 1, Scimitar 2, shotgun. Okay. Let's investigate.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
That's bad news.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This guy's feral.
This human must be eliminated.
Not a chance.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
If I had to guess, I'd say probably like shit.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
Same thing.
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities.
Listen, you're
She's
better
so
off in this
rough.
infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you.
I mean,
in private.
Doc just told me I was going crazy.
I'll be in the mess if you need me.
So I don't know
Sounds like that beacon
what the
is
story
spinning
really
around.
is.
Are you sure you're okay?
What happened to Williams? Interesting.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Oh, we don't care about the Council.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Pretty hard to say. A lot of just red. Like meat.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
No, I'm not going to tell the Council anything.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
You're such an optimist. Okay, let's take a look around. Cool. Some kind of storage room. Place to replenish my metagel. Which I think was already full, so not a big deal, but... Oh, after every mission, metagel's kind of like Estus flasks. In a way, limited healing. I talk to Caden.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Shut up, Caden. Hey, Ashley, how you doing? What's going on back here? Just two normal dudes talking, you know? That's me. I'm not your commander. You can tell me your secrets. Alright, not feeling chatty, that's fine. Dr. Chakwas. Shepard's locker. I see inventory management.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I just want to know about you, Doc.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Respect, Doctor, respect.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Can I continue to ask her personal questions?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance
No, it's the same
ship?
thing.
I enlisted right out of... But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And
What do you know about Captain
I've
Ennis?
served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Tell me about
How
Caden.
well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Tell me about an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Interesting. I've never gone deep into the Kaiden storyline, but I get the sense it's actually quite interesting.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, Caden.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Soldiers die.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
Well...
Dead Marines, dead colonists, and in the end, we still didn't get that beacon.
Maybe you're right. Things went bad. Real bad. I still can't believe we lost Jenkins.
There's nothing we could have done to save him.
No, I know that. But I don't have to like it. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Secrets, Caden. We need to keep secrets.
There's something big coming. I don't want anyone messing it up. You read me, Lieutenant?
5 by 5, ma'am. Is there anything else before we head ashore?
No, just secure your mouth. Alright.
Keep your concerns in check. You don't want to get a rep for questioning orders.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
How do I see my... Oh, I have 6 points left. When did that happen? Oh, I could have had the intimidation option. Okay, no, that was my bad. So we're gonna max out intimidate so that we're always able to go really deep into the conversation options. We missed one, unfortunately. I don't know when I leveled up. Probably could have had it in time, but it is what it is. We're gonna go down. That's really helpful. Infiltrator. I mean, they really reduce heat buildup. Oh, they really want me to use the pistols, but tech explosion damage. There's so much to put points into. We're gonna go down the pathway of pistols only so far as we can unlock sniper rifles. Cool. And then we've got 2 more points. We're not gonna do first aid on this character. Excuse me, we're gonna have someone else, maybe Ashley. Probably makes sense for her. Because whoever else is in my party is gonna have a lot of abilities I'm probably going to want to put points into. It'd be really good to have defense, but vehicle repair, increased shield capacity. What does that mean? I don't understand. Oh, this just makes my shields better? I see. Overload doesn't get better until I unlock these upgrades to overload. Wow, that's really good. What does decryption do? 50 damage, overheats enemy weapons, burns them. And then I see, so decryption makes all of my damage, sabotage, damping, and EMP, which is not the same as overload. What is EMP? G, and then what? Damping. Oh wow, this is a debuff that just makes them susceptible. Interesting. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna put points in a shield, and then we're gonna do 10% more explosion damage. I need to remember that I have... Well, shoot, this would be really good as well. Reduce heat buildup on my sniper. At some point, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of the assault rifle, and no, I refuse to ever use a pistol. And this also increases tech explosion damage, which just makes like all of my overloads and stuff incredibly powerful. Overload, yeah, it mentions overload specifically. Interesting, so it just gives you an incredibly powerful overload. Okay. What is the... Oh, no one else is in my party currently. I see. Well, when I get to the next mission, I'm gonna want to equip my characters as well, or level up my characters as well.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams.
We're gonna butter her up.
On the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Got a little bit of Paragon, but it's fine. It's all part of the plan. Ah, yes. The legendary slow elevators of Mass Effect. In the Normandy's vehicle bay, using a squad member's locker allows you to assign equipment to them. New equipment may be purchased from the requisition officer. Cool. And here's the requisition officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Let's take a look. What you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
I have to pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Show me.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, you've got some good stuff. 25,000. Sell all junk. Metagel upgrade. Increases maximum units of metagel by 1. Increase maximum number of grenades carried by 1. These both seem like no-brainers for 200. And then it's a matter of getting like ahead by basically buying something beyond the scope of what I have currently. Cool. Engineer Adams. Getting some nice codex and some EXP.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Now that is a cool piece of tech. Okay, let's go ahead and before we equip Ashley, let's equip the Shep. Alright, so right now I'm still using assault rifle stubbornly. The accuracy is what makes it really challenging. I guess at some point I can always transition over to shotgun instead. Now I should be saving my best shotgun for Ashley because that will be her primary weapon. So let's equip her first. Looks like she's already running the best that we've got to offer. Basics rounds, radioactive rounds. Minus 15 cooldown reduction. What does that mean? Is it a bad thing? These rounds are... I mean, Ashley doesn't have a lot of cooldowns that she's working with. This might actually be pretty interesting for her. It would be good to know whether or not my companions swap weapons. Like, does it make sense to give them multiple weapons, or do they just use the one weapon? Let me just quickly cheat. What causes them to do that? Interesting. Okay, we have no idea. So, let's think about this for a second. I'm just gonna equip good weapons on her. Start there. Combat sensor again. Improved sighting, max accuracy. Which is an interesting if I were to stick this on my assault rifle, actually. Medium armor, assassin 1. I'm probably gonna give this to me. Yeah, let's give this to me. So... Oh, I can't equip medium armor yet? Is this true? Okay. I think I can at some point though, right? Unlock fitness. Master shield boost. Master immunity. No. Ah. I see. So I can equip medium armor now for a while. Well then. Can equip the Avenger 1. I lose accuracy, which is probably not quite worth it for me. We're going to equip improved sighting. And there's nothing else really to equip here. And then let's go ahead and give you the armor then. Motorized joints, 10% smash damage. Interesting. I don't know if any of these AI melee, but just in case. Omnigel. What do I use the Omnigel for? No. And how do I flag things as junk? So many questions. Right, Caden. You're up last but not least. I've got the Stinger too. Seems pretty good already. So the real question is it better to create Omnigel, which I'm not quite sure what the Omnigel's for, or is it better to sell all this stuff and buy cheat weapons? I mean, it's early on, so I can't really choose incorrectly at the moment.
Looking for supplies?
Yes, I am.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, so if we start at the bottom, armor upgrades, weapon upgrades, and a bunch of pistols. Sell value is only 14 though. Sell value of 100. It really ramps up as you start to get level 2, level 3, etc., etc. Alright, let's not go too deep into that yet. Plus, we're gonna have plenty of time to think about it while we wait for this elevator to make it to the top floor. Navigator Presley. FTL comlink. Go. Galaxy map. Alright, Joker, what do you have to say for yourself?
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
So cool.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
All right. Well, I think that's a great place to stop. Just made it to the Citadel, and so next time we will explore, do quests, and continue with the story. So if everyone who's watching, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.